how much frustration was there after the weekend's result?
Yeah, I mean, listen, when you lose any game in this league, you're disappointed, and we've been doing all right. We've competed at the top end of the league for a year since we've been in it, really. So any loss hurts, and we're all disappointed.
I think also there must be quite a lot of frustration around the fact that the strikers are the ones who are not scoring, and you really need them to.
Well, it would help, but we haven't not scored. We've scored a few goals, plenty of goals this season in comparison to other teams. And the strikers are all talented guys. They've come into the club from different parts, and it isn't easy to settle into this league. I think everyone tells you that it's a tough league. Hopefully, as the games go along and they train hard and get adapted to be in the league and competing in the league, I'm sure the talent will come through and they'll contribute.
Do you think that's the problem, that they just haven't quite settled in fully yet to either the league or their environment?
Yeah, I think it's hard. When you come to a different country and you're asked to play, especially in a league with the intensity, and everything about the championship. Everyone tells you how intense it is, how difficult it is. Lots of teams come down from the Premier League and can't find their feet in the league. Never mind some young aspiring footballers from different climates, really. So as long as they're working really hard, we're all conscious of how we want everyone to contribute, and we're all pulling in the same direction to try and make it happen.
I just guess when you look at the stats and you see 24 shots but no goals, you just think, oh my God, how is it that we've created that many chances but haven't got the ball in the back?
Well, I think it shows there's a lot right in the way we're playing. I think it shows that we can get to the other end of the pitch and head football teams, and we've competed in every game that we've played in. We just have to find the right thread to finish some of them actions off, really, and if we do, I'm sure we can pick up plenty of points.
So is this game against Huddersfield the ideal one in a way to get back on track and get back up into the playoff place? Yeah,
I think the home game, we've sort of, our form's been probably better this year at home than away, and I think the games, we know the games are coming thick and fast now. We know the fixture list, it builds up into the internationals, and then from the internationals the games come on top of each other, and hopefully the squad has to be utilised, and everyone has to play a part. So yeah, it's a good game in front of our fans, and hopefully we can make it a winning one.
And especially against a Huddersfield side who have struggled this season.
Yeah, they're at the bottom end of the league. They've got a new coach. They're very organised, and I'm sure he'll pick them up. But we have to go into the game aspiring to win.
And how much are the fans going to play a part in that, especially on a midweek night in the cold, the freezing, the rain?
I think the fans have been amazing since I've been here. They've got behind the team from the first outset. I think they enjoy the way the team play. I think they like attacking players. We're trying to attack. We're trying to score goals. The hardest part of moulding football teams together is to attack and to score, really. So yeah, I think the fans are on board. They're with us, and we're with them. We're all together, really.
So how are you on the injury front? I know you're missing one or two, but you've got Chris Rigg back. Is he?
Yeah, he's come back from the World Cup with England. He's fine. He's trained today. So, but apart from Chris, I think we're just the same squad really that we were for the Plymouth game.
And I guess with a young footballer like Chris, it's that getting the balance right, isn't it, between playing him too much and not playing, and giving him a bit of rest, and he's back from the tournament.
Yeah, he's been away. I think, played some games in an intense environment with England, trying to win a World Cup for his age group, or, he's been under a bit of pressure. He's an amazing kid. His attitude's first class. He trains every day like he plays. He's part of the future. We have to mould him and bring him through, what's best for him. And I think that goes for all of the young players, really. We have some young players who haven't had lots and lots of game time, but undoubtedly are talented. And it's our job to develop them and bring them through to get them to the end line for the football club.
I guess for someone like Chris as well, he'll probably be really happy to be back at the club after the disappointment with England. So this might be a good time to play him.
Yeah, this might be a good time to play him. But he's back into the groove of club football now. I think it's an amazing experience for him playing for England. Hopefully he can go through all the age groups in his career. That would be great for him, great for us, great for the area. Really, we want him to play through all the age groups. So he's doing amazing at the moment. We're dead happy with him.
And just how important is it to get psychologically to get back up into the top six with this really busy period coming up?
I think psychologically it's important to try and get another win. I think you have to. It is an old cliche, but you can't look too far ahead of yourself. I think you have to take every game as it's put in front of you. I think we have to just try and make our home ground a fortress, and teams don't look forward to coming to Sunderland, and we need to just take the next game on and try and win.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tom, Tony mentioned about Pierre at the weekend, maybe not fully up to speed at the minute. How will he get up to speed? Will he need taking out, or will it just come with games or next?
No, I think he obviously had a period out of the team where due to his injury it was very difficult for him to condition himself. And I think he just has to keep training hard, do bits of extra training when the week allows him to, and use the game time to get himself back to where he was.
I guess the difficulty is because I've got loads of options in there. He has to play really, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, he's certainly one of the forefront of that position really, and I think he's took that responsibility on very well until his injury. So again, he's a young boy. He's never probably this is his first experience of first team football, and he understands the demands of the role, what he has to entail, and he's working hard.
And I was just about to say, when you said that about the experience, I guess this will be the first time he's experienced this sort of thing as well after an injury, coming back and going straight back into being the first team player. Is that just something that over the next year or two we'll come across these?
I think through his career he'll, when you pick up an injury, it's not straightforward that you come back and pick up the game time where you left off. Time out of the team and not working your body and keeping yourself sharp and training does catch you out. And I know Pierre, from every experience he's going to learn from it. They're all going to learn from all of their experiences, and hopefully they learn, and so the next time it happens they know how to make the best use of it.
And just asking about Tommy Watson, he scored a brilliant goal for the Great Danes at the weekend. How much of a talent is he, and how impressed have you been with him when you've come across him?
Tommy's obviously, I've had limited opportunity with Tommy because he's had some injury problems, and he's just getting himself fit. But Tommy's a talented boy. We've got lots and lots of talented players at the football club, and I'm sure Tommy's got a role to play. I think first and foremost, he'll say to you that game time for the under-18s and the 21s is important to him, and if he keeps scoring goals, he has to get noticed.
Is that the challenge then, to players way into the?
Yeah, I think you have to. I think as a player, you have to do something on the pitch to make everyone know where you are and take notice of you really. And I think that's what all the young lads have to do.
And just finally, in Chris, they've got the perfect role model really, haven't they?
Yeah, Chris is a leader. He trains every day like he plays. He enjoys football every minute of it. He's been absolutely first class since I've been here, and he's been an absolute pleasure to work with.
Brilliant, thank you.